my channel, y'all. Finally gonna start making long form video content, documenting my journey, just writing, creativity, whatever my future looks like. I want to start documenting it now and just being able to look back and use these videos to track where I've gone, how I've gotten there, speed bumps, everything. Like I've seen other people do it and it's been inspirational. And if I can inspire a few people, then why not? I've already seen with me starting to share about my writing and share more of my writing, that people have reached out to me and emailed me back on my newsletter and said how like inspirational that has been. So I'm just gonna keep going. This is gonna be another medium for me to do that. And why not launch this channel with the trip to LA, a city of filmmaking, of creativity, storytelling, which is gonna be a lot of this channel, by the way. Yeah, I'm also gonna visit friends. So why not use this video to launch this channel? So officially landed at LAX. This is the biggest, most confusing airport I've been to. I also had to do a wardrobe change because we're going to Jimmy Kimmel later and there's a dress code and I wasn't dressed appropriately. But yeah, just waiting for a bus to go over to Terminal 7 where my friend Hugh is going to land. Once we get there, we're going to get picked up and then the weekend's officially going to get started. Oh my god.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Where's it?
I'll put that on my Goodreads. To read.
Celebration. These are all the movies at one day.
Yeah, tracks for you.
2025 prediction. The Greta Gerwig star?
No?
Yeah, we were
Really?
right by it. Yeah.
And play rock, paper, scissors. Hey, that's got
Become Funko.
Jimmy Kimmel. Please relax. I mean, I get it. Can we not do that every night now? How are you? Good to
Demogorgon, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen it. Hemoglobin. I mean, hemoglobin. I want the money.
So my resolution. You looked at me like I was stupid. I'm not stupid. So how'd you do it? Thank you. Then you and your partner each get a chance to serve. You're doing doubles. So many more holes on yours.
It's the stock one.
What?
It's the stock one that you get in a kit.
Right.
Of like 2 paddles and
That's exactly what I got.
just woke up, had coffee, put on sunscreen, and
We are now waiting to play pickleball. Yeah, it was a late night of just a bunch of games and trivia and other stuff.
What is that? City.
Put it on. Put them on. Coffee bean and tea leaf. This is the spot.
이렇게 모든 종류의 술을 다. 아버지, 제가
To the table, supervising art to this world and breathe life into it.
And action. One and action. It just started smiling. Burgers.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Cinema, bro.
35 cents a picture.
I got you.
True story.
True story? Yeah. Boomerang.
Cinema. Cinema. Watching the game here. What are you doing here? So wasn't last night a trip, eh?
Your safety is important, so please report suspicious or disruptive.
Go for it. That sounded pretty good. Like about your cousins? Yeah, I have a cousin who's 26 and her best friend.
So it's been about 2 weeks since my LA trip. I am about to edit the vlog, the one that you're watching right now. First of all, thank you Laurel and Dylan for being great hosts. It was just an amazing time for us all to be together again. But yeah, as I wrap up, I wanted to talk a little bit about this concept of perfection. It's not a new idea or theme, like we all know it. I mean, at least I'm speaking for myself. I struggle with it. For example, I've wanted to make YouTube videos like this for a long time. I did a little bit while I was in college. Some of you who are watching this might know those videos are on lockdown. They're never gonna be seen again. But yeah, specifically, I went to Lollapalooza this past summer and that was gonna be my first video. But I found a way to talk myself out of it, which is very frustrating. Like that would have been a really cool, it was a bucket list music festival with friends in Chicago, a city that I have been to a few times and love. And yet it would have been so cool to have documented it more than just the pictures and clips that I did take. But I found a reason not to. I was like, I'll wait. Now's not the right time. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about perfection because perfection is never going to come. I have always found ways to make excuses. I try to optimize for the perfect way for me to get something done, especially when it comes to creativity. When I have to write, everything has to be clean. Fellow writers, you know how this is. Everything needs to be clean. My calendar has to be cleared except for a block of writing time, which yes, there's some of that makes sense to protect that writing time. But if you try to optimize so much, it becomes a crutch and you get frozen in fear and you will never get anything done. Like I wrote an article in the past about how you don't need a new computer to be a better writer. And that's because I used to always worry about upgrading gear. Once I get the new version of Final Draft or Scrivener, then I'll finally start writing my next screenplay or making progress on my novel. And some of that still sticks with me today. And it's something I'm constantly trying to combat because it is crippling. Like it doesn't serve me. It's an arrival fallacy where once I get all these things in place, then I can start living the life I want. Some of you might know it maybe not even in creative aspects of your life, but maybe in job performance ways, in goals. Like it's October right now. It's gonna be New Year's. Maybe a lot of you are thinking, which I've definitely fallen victim to. Once it's January, then I can start living my life. And no, like we don't have time for that. That's just a bunch of garbage. Like why are you gonna give a calendar permission for you to live your life? So yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot. Making this video, putting it out there is a kind of exposure therapy for me in terms of like, this is me trying to combat perfection because there's a lot of me that could have come up with excuses. They're still in the back of my mind where I could have better gear instead of shooting on my iPhone to start making vlogs. And once I have that, then I'm ready to go and start producing and making creative work. But yeah, again, that's not serving me. There's always gonna be a new camera. Like if you're a filmmaker, if you're stuck watching reviews and trying to optimize for the best gear in order for you to start telling your story, you're never gonna get there because there's always gonna be a new Sony FX4, whatever. There's always gonna be a new MacBook. There's always gonna be Final Draft 15, whatever. So just start now. Like take a step and start now. Like I created a newsletter this past year and that has been a tool, even though I haven't been entirely consistent, which I'm working on, that has been a tool that I have started combating again, perfection and once I have a novel published, then I am worthy of sharing more of my writing online. Then I'm qualified to start doing that. While there's some truth to that, you have to just start. I am trying to practice in public. I'm tired of making excuses. And with these YouTube videos, with my newsletter, I'm working towards finally living the life that I want to live, which is a creative life of writing, producing work like this, and taking steps toward a dream and vision that I have for my life. And I can't stop wasting time. Like I wrote about reading in a recent newsletter post, and 2 people have come up to me and told me that because of that article in Christian's Commonplace entry, that they put down books that weren't entertaining or valuable to them at that moment in time. And that's so freaking cool to me that something I put out there is changing how people think, how they experience art, or put down art so that they could find art that is better for them and that they will actually find value from. And there's stories like this and tidbits. Like in college, I was a columnist for our campus newspaper, and I wrote an article about the power of story, and someone responded and sent a book to the newspaper's office saying that that story touched them, and they sent a book for me. And I'm like, wow, that's so cool. So basically, I just need to remember these times where you are making an impact on someone's life. And maybe someone is taking something away from this, from my trying to be vulnerable about waiting for perfection that's never gonna come. Maybe you're inspired to take a step, because all of your favorite books, films, albums started with a first line, with someone sitting at the desk, with someone strumming the guitar for the first time, with finally hitting record. So everything has a start, and I'm tired of delaying my start. Again, thank you for watching. I appreciate you sitting through this. Again, my rambling along with my newsletter. I want this space to be one where, yeah, I practice in public, practice vulnerability, and just putting work out there and moving on to the next thing. No more making excuses. Have a good day, y'all.